your nutrition evangelist and wellness strategist here, talking about being comfortable and being uncomfortable. I had a fascinating experience this morning that I'll share with you by way of introduction. I had a wide open morning on my calendar, and so I had the opportunity to have a more leisurely morning and a longer workout. And yet I felt kind of uncomfortable. I felt like maybe I was missing something, or it just wasn't part of my normal routine. And yet it was also totally amazing, right? So sometimes when we're uncomfortable, we have to lean into that discomfort and go do it anyway. I got to do a different kind of Peloton ride than I normally do, and yeah, it was a little harder than usual, and that's okay too, because those edges of our comfort zone, that's where we grow. And you've heard that before. I know you have. This is a real life example of where it's okay to push outside our comfort zone a little bit. Now, there are times when we're uncomfortable and that discomfort needs to be fixed, right? If I'm cold, I'm going to go grab a sweatshirt so I can be more comfortable. Those are some of the things that we talk about in the 100 Days of 1% program. And I'm kicking off a group on October 1st. I'd love to have you join us. We're going to have a ton of fun. We press the edges of our comfort zone, just little bits and pieces at a time. We'll do weekly Zoom calls that will be recorded, so if you can't make them, you can listen anytime. There's a little tiny daily lesson. It's just 1% at a time, right? 1% a day, for improvements over 100 days. And then when you look back and reflect on how far you've come, you'll be amazed. And so I hope that you'll join us. We've got education, community, accountability, all of the great things that make for a wonderful program. Not to mention, this is how I live, this is how I teach. This is the PFC advice that I give to all of my clients. I don't do groups very often. I almost never do groups. But I was inspired at this time of year to kick off a group on October 1st. It'll take us through the holidays, so that if you want to wake up on January 1st feeling like a rock star instead of hungover, well, this is your ticket of entry. So drop me 100 days down below so that we can get you all the information you need to get started. And just like that, you'll be in. Let's talk a little bit more about some of the things that we talk about in our program. Eating, moving, recharging, right? Eating, we talk about our PFC 3 philosophy. Eating a balance of protein, fat, and carbs every 3 to 4 hours, starting within an hour of when you get up until an hour before bedtime. Super simple, and we'll talk about how you can put that into practice in your daily life in a simple, seamless way, right? Moving. We're going to talk about how to incorporate mindful movement into your day so that it doesn't feel like you are shifting all of the things in your life all at once. And it'll make a huge difference in your energy level and how you sleep and how you feel. Right? And then the recharge piece, which is a big piece, right? That incorporates your sleep, your stress, your hydration, as well as looking at any supplements or medications you may be taking and how that impacts your health. And so we'll go over all of those things, how to juggle them in such a way that it doesn't feel like you need to be a magician to keep all the balls in the air, but that you can be easily moving forward, taking your health, improving it 1% at a time, and with a great group of people who are joining you. So I hope that you will join me. I live this program. I love this program. It's what I teach to all of my private clients. So I'm opening up a group on October 1st just for you. As always, what I hope for you is that you live a life you love without being hungry, feeling deprived, or giving up your glass of wine with dinner. And yes, we will talk about how to do that as well. So until next week, ciao.